Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Mavericks are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Hey, best of luck trying to slow Akeem down. Going up for a full strength power jam.
Back to Giddey. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Now Giddey. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey with it. It's Drummond, top of the key. And he lays it straight in.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Now here is Smith. Inside. And stolen by Drummond. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James outside. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Here's Giddey. Following the score by Akeem Olajuwon. Here's James to the wing right side. And James throws it down.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Olajuwon. A shake. Had a hand on it. James in the post. And they double up James. Pass to Giddey. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. buries the long-range jumper.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Giddey. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They grab their own miss. Here's Olajuwon. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Giddey. Portis the screen. For the 3. Giddey no good. Rockets trail. Over to the wing. Here's Rice. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Got that one up quick. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you can hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now here's Bosch. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Olajuwon. It's going to be out of bounds, the Rockets. Will retain possession. There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
The first free throw is good. And, Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now, here's Goodwin. There's the pick. And he drives in. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Rice. Pass to Whiteside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Kuzma sets a screen. And stolen by Whiteside. Payton with it. Now defended by Goodwin. Out to Payton. Back to Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Hakeem Olajuwon has been leading the charge for Houston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he
19.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down. Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
LeBron outside. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Fultz. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. And the Mavericks making a change here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
So he gets them both. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Bosch. Lays it up and banks it in. Bosch has got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball and he'll find a way to score.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Olajuwon outside. Nice move. Pass to Sharp. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
The Mavericks trail it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, He never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. To the inside, Olajuwon. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And here is Drummond. He has 6. Here's Ingram. Buries it down low. Ingram's got 5 now.
I think it's critical that Ingram's confidence continues to grow. And I think possessions like that will only help him moving forward.
Here's Sharp. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. Until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
It's a close game here in Houston. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. We'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning season.
Yeah, and the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's LeBron, 11 points in the game. And they double up LeBron. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Ingram. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away. Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Down low. And stolen by Giddey. Fast break, Dallas. And here's Ingram from the arc. Ball's knocked loose. James right side. He was all alone on that one. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Smith scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Olajuwon.
2 minutes.
Back to Smith. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Goodwin. Dallas again missing. Rockets trail. Pass to Rice. .127 left in the first half. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the paint. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the middle. Stolen by Bosch. Now Whiteside. Allen with it. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Oh, goodness.
Goodwin, good. Goodwin's got 5 now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bosch, that's good.
Oh, nice balance from Bosch there. Absorbing the contact well and still able to convert.
Pass to Goodwin. To the paint. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Goodwin. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Here's Rice. Pass to Sharp. Here's Rice. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism, too, showing you some force as well.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. There's Portis, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Rockets leading by 3. Payton left side. Right side a screen. Here's Sharp. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Rockets have shot 75% of the stripe, 6 of 8. So both teams making some changes here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Giddey. Another shot. LeBron trying to free himself up. Can't capitalize inside. Pass to Olajuwon. Misses off the right iron. And stolen by Olajuwon. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Mavericks call time here. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Out to Payton. And stolen by Portis. Pass to Drummond. Back to LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Chris Bosh. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Out to Payton. Pass to Allen. Here's Rice. Giddey defending. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's LeBron. Olajuwon with the block. And that's on a foul. Dallas will retain possession. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Portis the screen. On the wing, Giddey. 5 to shoot.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
The drive by James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pass to Bosh. Here's Rice. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. LeBron with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. And it's James missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Allen outside. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ingram. Drummond a screen. Dallas no good that time either.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Rice. A 3-ball. Pass to Olajuwon. The kick out to Bosh. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's James missing.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Bosh. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Rice. Bosh with it. There's Olajuwon. And some nice passing there by Houston. 2 on the clock. Here's Rice. Kuzma pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 7. Here's Giddey. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bitadze. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Pass to Rice. That's good. And it's Olajuwon with the assist. Rice has got 9.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the game.
Timeout called the Rockets. So here is Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Fultz. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Payton outside. Back to Fultz. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here is Goodwin. He has 5. And stolen by Whiteside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Payton with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dallas calls timeout. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now Goodwin. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Duarte. Over Payton. And no good. And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarters. Their shooting has been the big key.
The Mavericks, 53.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's Smith. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Outside Bosch. The three. It's not going to go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Pass to LeBron. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they're able to recover. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And the Mavericks call time here. Rockets leading by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Smith wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Smith. Here's Rice. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. They get it back. The kick out to Bosch for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Ingram left side. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Allen. Outside Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
They know Bosch can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Driving to the basket. James in the post. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Portis. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Rice. On deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Giddey with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Now Drummond. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
To the inside. And stolen by Giddey. And finished off by LeBron.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And that one falls for Bosch.
You know, Chris Bosch offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Inside. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
It's Ingram on the wing. Another three for Dallas.
And you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Here's Rice. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And so James will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining on the game. 2 minutes.
Allen with it. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bosch. Sweet move. He lays it in. Bosch has got 14 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Olajuwon, left side. Left side, Bosch. Double team on Bosch. Here's Olajuwon. Over Drummond. Timeout called. The Rockets. They're up by 4. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Clock is at 3. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done. Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with the block.
It's to Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Bosch, high post. Back to Olajuwon. Allen outside. Launches a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great size and scoring ability. Hakeem, a tough assignment defensively. Drawing whistles, drawing fouls, nothing new for him. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
It's Ingram on the wing. Misses the 3.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Giddey. Yes!
I mean, he is terrible the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for them in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this.